In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a Google Slides presentation using media and creating a presentation you can share easily online that resembles PowerPoint but takes away a little bit of the work from creating one. So when you have a Google Drive account, you go to Create and you select the option for a presentation. It's going to give you an option of themes right off the bat. For this, we'll do a light gradient, but there are a lot of choices. You also can go ahead and import your own. Actually, I'll choose wave this time. Let's go with that. That looks nice and blue. Now, of course, the layout is pretty simple. You're going to be able to insert, you're going to add, you can add slides, duplicate slides, delete slides, change a theme. You also can add slides or remove slides by clicking Enter or Backspace on the left-hand navigation column here. So I'm going to create 4 slides right now. Typing is intuitive, just like PowerPoint. I might say, let's call this Kids and Computers by Tim. And the nice thing about a Google Slides presentation is you can do a lot of insertion of photos, videos, even doing research without actually leaving the presentation software. So I might want to do a history of kids and computers, and maybe I want to import a YouTube video here to get my students going. Well, to do that, the Insert tab has a lot of nifty options. For example, I can go to Insert Video, and if I have a URL to video, I can paste it here, but if not, I can actually just search YouTube. So I can go History of Computers, and it's searching YouTube since it is another Google product. And here's a nifty History of Computers, so I'm going to select that. And as you're going to see in a second, it's going to import it right into my presentation, and anybody viewing this presentation will be able to click on this and watch the video right inside the slide. Now, another option is importing photos the same way. Kids and computers. Now, if I go to insert again, and this time I go to the image, I have a lot of options. I can upload images or drag them from my desktop and they will put them right into the slideshow. Again, very easy user interface. I can give the URL of an image if I searched one or have it saved somewhere else. I can upload them to albums that I can use exclusively for presentations, pull from Google Drive I haven't saved there, or I can even do a search. And again, the search is very similar to what I did with the YouTube videos. The search is all of Google. So if I say kids, computers, click Enter, and I want a picture of kids on computers, well, there's one right there. So I'll select it, and it will bring it right into my presentation. I can resize it and move it around as I please. Now, another interesting option is if you wanted to make sure the kids know that, I'll go back to my first slide for this one, that you are the one giving the presentation, you can always go to Insert Image, select Take a Snapshot. Your computer will usually ask you for permission to use your webcam. I've already granted it that permission. Oh, it's asking me again, so there it is. I'll put remember, and there I am. So I can actually take a snapshot of myself. I'll say cheese, and there I am. And I'll go ahead and insert that right into this slide. There we go. Okay, well, it's not a flattering picture, but that's quite all right. At least you know how to do it. So there's kids and computers. Another really neat option is if I want to continue with the history of computers here, I could do some Google research without leaving this program as well. And to do that, you'd have to go to the Tools menu. And the Tools menu is spelling, defining things, and obviously the middle one is Research. And you're going to see a right column open up here. And allow me to search Google. I can specifically search like Google Scholar for research articles or images again or videos. But I can just search everything, and I can say History of Computers. And what I will get is I will get pictures, I will get websites, I will get a lot of things to look for. Now let's say I really like the Computer History Museum. I can drag that right in here, and I'm going to have an active link for it. And let's say I really want to show what some of the original computers looked like and drag the image in here too. There really is no limitation to what you can do with the research component. And again, have you noticed I have not left the presentation software. So this is all really very convenient. Now, when you go to present this, if you were to use this for your own presentation purposes, it gives you some options. You can present from the beginning, present with speaker notes. So if I was writing notes here on the bottom of the screen, I'd be able to have those notes showing while I was going through my presentation. Sharing this, of course, make sure if you want to share it, you have to enable it. We're going to call this Kids and Computers. I'll save it. And it'll say, what do you want to save it as? Now there's a URL. I can do that. Right now this is private. Nobody else can see it. So I should need to change it to anybody with the link if I want to send out the link. Or I could make it public. Of course, I want access only to view. Unless you want people to edit it, then they can also edit or comment, your choice. And I'm going to click Save. So now this is primed to be set off. I could email it out. Facebook, Twitter, or Google Plus integration is all ready to go. And I can invite people individually via email. Another option that you have, just to give you one more way of sharing this resource, is to go to File, and you can download this as a PowerPoint or a PDF file, or as a picture in plain text. Those are your choice. You can email it directly from this menu, or you can actually go ahead and publish it to the web. And when you click that option, it'll ask you, do you want to start publishing? And you say yes. And what that will do is it will create a video of the presentation. Again, it'll put it all in. It'll set the timings up. Anybody clicking on the link will see the slideshow go from start to finish. And you can have it loop. It's up to you. You can make the slides present every 3, 5, 10, maybe you want them 30 seconds. Okay, a minute, whatever you want to choose. And that's if you wanted the whole slideshow to play front to back and not act like a PowerPoint, act more like a movie. Okay, so these are all the options in Google Presentations. Very simple to use, and again, you're not leaving the presentation software to do most of your work, so it does cut down on some of the time. It may not have all the options available to Microsoft PowerPoint, but then again, it is free. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy using Google Presentations.